Hey everybody, I am Brittany LeGette Shumard and I am in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I became a coach in January of 2013, so coming up on 4 years. My first experience with Beachbody products began in 2010 when I purchased P90X from an infomercial. But it wasn't until 2013 when I joined my Coaches Challenge group that I finally stuck with the program. I know that being a part of a challenge group was the difference maker for me in getting results. I finally had a community that I could plug into and the accountability to show up every day whether I felt like it or not. One way I have found success in keeping my challengers motivated is by asking them to connect with one another beyond health and fitness. For example, I encourage my challengers to share about their families, tell us about their biggest supporters, and sometimes even talk about their favorite non-food reward for reaching goals. As they share different aspects of their life, they begin to find ways to connect with one another on a deeper level. The simplest thing that they have in common can really help them feel more connected to the group, which means they will be more likely to come back to the group and check in even if they haven't been on track in their fitness journey. When they stay plugged in, they are more likely to keep trying. I find that some of the most important aspects of creating a positive experience in a challenge group for our challengers is first to set the expectation. What do you expect of them? How are they going to get the best results? I define results as progress towards your ultimate goal. So sometimes that is establishing new habits, sometimes that is a number on the scale or in a measurement, or sometimes that's just seeing the way you look differently in pictures. The second thing is the culture that you've created within the group. It couldn't be more demotivating than to join a group and it to be a complete flop. And so that starts with us as coaches to check in there, to show what you're doing on a daily basis, and to really create that culture of, hey, I'm here, I'm showing up with you. I use the My Challenge Tracker app to host my first challenge group of every single month. Once a week, I'll go into the Challenge Tracker portal and look to see how many times my challengers have logged their Shakeology and their workouts. If I notice that one of my challengers has fallen off, it gives me that opportunity to hop on over to Facebook Messenger and send them a voice memo to just check in and see how they're doing. Sometimes all they need is a little extra encouragement or some practical advice to overcome an obstacle, and then they're back in the group, back on track, and ready to get results. I've noticed my challengers sometimes struggle with staying on track. When I sense a decrease in challenger engagement, I will do something that I call Flash Friday challenges. This is just a simple extra little challenge, so maybe a timed plank or a wall sit, and a random winner is selected. Another way that I have encouraged my challengers to stay on track through the weekend specifically is by having the Flash Friday challenger identify the time that they're going to do their workout on Saturday and lay out their workout clothes for Saturday morning. So they'll take a picture of their workout outfit and then they'll post it in the group with the time that they're committing to do their workout. And a random winner is chosen from those Flash Friday challenges. I'll send that winner maybe a little workout tank top, just something fun and small to kind of keep them showing up in the group. If someone isn't seeing results that they want within the time frame of the challenge group, they are invited to also roll over to the next one with me and continue their journey. I began to talk about the next steps as a challenger at the end of the second week of the challenge group. In this post, I'll talk to them about continuing on their journey and joining us in the next challenge group using that same program. The second option I give them is to continue on in the next challenge group, but to switch up their program and start something new. The third option is to invite them to join the team, to be a coach, to pay it forward to other people. And then the fourth option is to take a break, but I make sure that they know that I consistently run 1 or 2 challenge groups every single month, so when they're ready to plug back in, they're welcome. Challenge groups have been so vital in my business. I feel that the most important constant that I have found is simply showing up as the coach, being a challenger myself. I've consistently run 1 or 2 challenge groups every single month for over 3 years. And what it has done for my business is it's allowed me to continue practicing to see what helps my challengers get the best results. It helps me to also show my new coaches how to run groups. And this helps a ton because they are responsible to help me lead the group, and they contribute to the engagement and the culture of the challenge. We do it together. My advice for the coach who wants to host a challenge group, but they only have maybe 1 or 2 challengers, is to do one of 2 things. Either just host the challenge group, give them one-on-one attention, give them the best experience that you possibly can so that they are supported. The second example would be to pair up with a success partner and co-host the group together so that each of you have a handful of people and the group is a little bit bigger, because sometimes the larger number group is a little bit more motivating for people. It's a little bit more exciting because there's more personalities in there. There's more going on in the group, which can be very encouraging for somebody on their journey.